Hey guys, here's my trade recap for Wednesday, June 10th. Caught a 1 to 2, was pretty clean, and yeah, let's get into it. So, coming into today, I am bullish because New York session we had a untapped 4-hour gap here, and we had a bunch of low resistance liquidity to the upside here. So, my target was for price to sweep all of this liquidity, tap into this 4-hour unmitigated gap and deliver lower. So I'm trying to catch the long portion of that. Oops. And yeah, and also coming to New York session, we had a 15-minute gap here. So I was looking for a manipulation lower into this 15-minute gap, and then IFVG out of this gap. Now let's go into the lower time frame. In the 1 minute, we have 7:30. We did have a 7:30 manipulation into that 15-minute gap that I was talking about, but no IFVG, but there was a CISD, so that's a confirmation that price wants to go higher. Could have entered off of this 1 minute retap here. That would have worked for 1 to 2, but I was not sold on that yet because there was also a 1 hour gap here, bearish 1 hour gap, and I wanted to make sure that price is for sure gonna go up. So I waited for an extra confirmation, waited for an inversion of this 1 hour bearish gap here, which we got with the 8 a.m. candle. We're right here. Right here. Just the 1 hour. Yeah. So if we go to the 1 hour here, we finally inversed it with the 8 a.m. candle, confirming that buys is good for this price action. And right after 8 a.m., we had formed another bullish 15-minute gap, so I wanted price to get a tap into this 15-minute gap and then potentially get a continuation setup into our target up here, which is the 4-hour unmitigated fair value gap. And we got it right here, our setup. In the 1 minute, we had a CSD. Where we could have entered, but I just used that as a confluence, confirming my bias, and I chose to enter off of a retracement into this 1 hour gap that we had right here. Not 1 hour, 1 minute gap. And as you can see, we had a beautiful tap back into that 1 minute gap, entered on the retest of that gap, stop loss on this wick, and we got a clean 1 to 2. Went break even right away after we got a candle close above this wick here. Break even, edged our TP, and then we edged our break even, and then it ran to our TP. That's my trade of the day. And right after that, we also had a very clean setup here for people who wanted to go bearish. And bears are actually pretty clean too, because let's go to the higher time frame. We had a retracement of the 50% of the range, so bears are valid. For people who wanted to short this, there was a clean setup here. The 1 minute. 1 minute IFVG off of this. And as you can see, this would have worked out for a clean delivery to the downside. Look at that.